Today we're looking at different ways to express numbers and place value. Let's jump right in. There are a couple different ways to express numbers, and what we're going to talk about today is the standard form, expanded form, and written form. The standard form is the one that you're most familiar with. It's just how we write numbers. I could be writing 12, I could be writing 27, I could be writing 729. It's just the standard way of writing numbers. Expanded form is when we break it up by place value, where here the value is 5 ones, the value of the 2 is 20, the value of the 4 is 400, the value of the 3 is 3,000. When we break it up, expand it, stretch it out by place value, that's exactly what we're doing. There should be as many digits are in the number, that's how many add-ins we would have. And then finally there's the written form. And many times the written form is exactly how you would say it when you read the number aloud. 3,425. The next thing we want to do is learn how to use a place value chart. This is the standard one that is in some of our textbooks in school, and it can go higher this way. It can also go lower this way when we have decimals. But for right now, this is what we're going to look at. Let's say we wanted to put this number in a place value chart. 27. Well, I would break the number down. I'd say, oh, that's 7 ones and 2 tens. The expanded form would be 20 plus 7. Well, that's easy enough. Let's try a 3-digit number. 945. Well, 5 ones. The digit 4 is in the tens place. It has a value of 40. 4 tens, and the 9 is in the hundreds place. 945. 900 plus 40 plus 5. Notice however many digits I have, that's how many place values I have, and that's also how many add-ins I have. Okay, let's try one that's a little bit harder. 32,117. Now you might be tempted to just start it here. But sometimes it's a little bit confusing which one you should start. Do you start in the hundreds, thousands? Do you start in the 10,000s? It's a good thing to get in the habit of starting with the ones and going this way. The 7 here, this one is in the 10 spot, this is in the 100 spot, in the 1,000 spot, in the 10,000 spot. And we can put a comma there if we want, if that helps us keep it straight. This number is 32,117. Expanded form, it would be 30,000. Now you might be tempted to just say 32,000, but we need each of these digits needs its own spot. So 1, 2, 3, one for this one, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 add-ins. 30,000, 2,000, 100, 10, and 7. Another thing you might notice that I think is just very interesting is that when I put the 3 down, I can count how many spaces are left, and that is how many zeros I will write. So I've got my 3, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces left. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. That's not a coincidence. That's how our number system works. And it's the same for all of the numbers. I've got my 2 here. How many spaces are left after the 2? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 zeros. Notice that although I have 2 1s here, they have very different values. This one, kind of go over it in pink, make it stand out, is in the tens place. It has a value of 10. This one, let's see if I can trace on top of it in green, is in the hundreds spot, and it has the value of 100. So where that number, where that digit is placed in the place value chart makes all the difference in the world. I hope that was helpful.